L'chaim, L'chaim Carmiel and all the other Israeli groups for this great inspiration. This is indeed where we all do it for collecting these new sparks and gather them all. Welcome to New York. I feel so honored to be in this group, and you know, if you enter this group, then you really get a view of what Arvut might be meaning. We don't know, of course, but here this huge group is really an example for supporting each other, carrying each other, and taking responsibility.
And Donna has done her great part in erasing those lines and borders between us, and we'll continue that work on our way to achieving Arvut on the road to this next virtual Congress together. And now we'll have a clip.
יש כזו הסכמה כללית שצריך להתבטל, שצריך לקיים את כל זה, ואפילו ברור, תיאורטית, איך עושים. למה זה לא קורה? או מתי זה יקרה? ואז מה נרגיש? איכשהו זה נקרא בינתיים לתיאוריה. כולם מסכימים עם התיאוריה. מה הלאה?
הבעיה שלנו לא בזה שאנחנו מסכימים שחוכמת הקבלה היא אומרת לנו. ולא שיש לנו איזה ספקות, אמנם שיכול להיות שכן ישנם. הבעיה שלנו זה במימוש, שאנחנו לא ניגשים למימוש בצורה קצרה, בריאה, נכונה. אנחנו לא מממשים.
We have a wrong clip, but I'll translate it anyway. We're doing all kinds of actions around it, but the place itself, which is called Arvut, what is needed specifically in our times, in our place, what we need to realize, actualize, because that's where, when we place the rock, the stone from which the world will be built anew in a corrected manner. That's what we are not doing. And of course, around it we have a lot of actions. But they are leading us to the correct state, but we are still not in it. So in what you're saying, that everyone agrees to the situation, it's agreement in Alma, in concealment. It's not actual agreement.
Okay, so we have 8 minutes for our workshop, and the question is, what tools do we have as women to bring us to this place of Arvut? What does it mean practically? Again, what tools do we have as women to bring us to this place of Arvut? What does it mean practically?
As women, we are patient. We are very practical beings, and we know how to be consistent, and we know how to focus. And all these tools we can use, but we need to know where to use it. We need to understand that eventually we need to become one global caring mother, and who has everything what's needed to take care of the whole humanity.
And as women, we're also much more organized, and we can use that to really make sure that each friend around us is within this network of support, within this network of connection, really feeling this upcoming Congress that's burning in all of our hearts, and make sure that it's on the top of their priorities. Each friend around us, we can extend our hearts to them and really uplift them and inspire them towards this next degree.
And also we can all help each other to actually do some practical actions in the next Congress. Women are now kind of at the forefront in the back of the scenes of everything that BB does. So really, it's up to us to encourage each other and help each other to find a place of a practical job, helping to organize the Congress.
Yes, and we know from the human history and now from Kabbalah that from the caveman to today's world, the world was moved by women desire. So can you imagine where we can move this world with the desire that we have right now? And on one hand, we are the first generation of women who has this task on their shoulders. On the other hand, we are the last generation that has to see it through. So on this upcoming Congress, we yet have another chance to become one woman with one heart. And let's make it our last attempt. Let's become this beautiful one woman with one heart that can hug with its heart the whole world and change it to the best.
And we have all the tools. I saw what went into going to this day, all the planning that the girls did. And Rav said before, which was amazing, he said, we're very stubborn. And I always thought that was a bad thing, but that's a very good thing because, like other friends said here, we know we're persistent. We have a goal, and it's innate. It's in us to actually nurture. So when we have to support the men and support the Congress that's coming up, we have all the tools, and together I know we can do it. Like I said, today what went into this, and every Congress before, and Congress is coming, we are a strong force. That I know.
It was beautiful because Moscow, so I completely forgot about this clip that Rob was talking about, how men are doing the jump and women are really, like doing all the things around it. And you see that in the home, and you see that right now, like we have all these departments, and the first thing, the men are begging for women to be in those departments because they know that without it, nothing will move, nothing will happen. And we see it almost in every committee and everything that we have. We just have to remember why we're doing it, and when we have a goal, when we're uniting around it, then truly, like there's nothing that can stop us.
Yeah, and then we have this great tool of our global force. For the last few years, the women of the World Cli, we've grown so close to each other. All the meetings we are doing in Zoom on a global scale, which is so natural, and I'm sure that this is going to help the Congress a lot. We really will build this Congress as one global woman, and it's very excited to start this process right now today with all of you.
Well, like Alona alluded to, the global, warm global mother that we're creating that will take care of the world. And right here we're nesting, we're creating that home, we're building it, and through these efforts of finding our way to our vote and pushing ourselves towards these congresses, we really fine-tune what that means, and we find where we can put our efforts and how we can finally pinpoint and laser focus, all that energy that we have, that drive that we have to get things done, and really make that internal home that exists in our hearts to be able to mother the world?
Another tool that was developing especially for us for this moment, it's this technology, IT. We're using it like full speed right now. We can connect in no time. We can hear each other, see each other. And it's so helpful. And this also helps, like my sisters mentioned before, it's for each of us to find her niche, her specific force, use her talents to add to the whole.
One. We'll be forever connected. Всю силу любви хотим обрести, объединившись навеки. ולא חשוב מה שקורה בחוץ, כי העיקר נמצא בינינו. Cuando nos unimos juntos, nuestro amor gobernará. Hey, hey, rise above and feel the love inside. Hey, hey, пускай любовь к нам придет скорей. Hey, hey, de corazones unidos, רק אהבה, אור שפועל בכלי. Hey, hey, rise above and feel the love inside. Hey, hey, пускай любовь к нам придет скорей. Hey, hey, de corazones unidos, רק אהבה, אור שפועל בכלי. אותה משפחה, אותה הרגשה, מעל הפער שבינינו. The higher we go, reaching our soul, we will reveal that connection. Не важно, что там происходит вокруг, а важна связь между друзьями. Y aunque parezca como un malestar, nuestra actitud controlará.